Today we're making some candy cane garlands for outside, and also we have a little bird craft at the end that I let my girls participate in, and they really wanted to do their own video, so I let them have a little bit of it. Enjoy! If you've seen the Halloween video where I made candy corn out of foam, well, I still had some of that foam laying around the house. So I decided to make some candy canes for Christmas with the foam. Didn't see that one coming, did ya? So the best way I found out to do this was not the knife that I used last time, but this little one, blade, whatever you want to call this one. So I had the cutting board underneath, and I just went around it, and it was very easy to get the detail pieces out of the foam to where I just pop it off and it comes just like that without breaking anything, because I even had hard troubles last time just doing a triangle. So this worked a lot better, although I did regret doing this inside the house, because not only was it on the table, it was everywhere else, stuck to me on the floor, but I have a lot of candy canes to show for it. And then the next day, I decided to make some gingerbread men out of the next foam board that I had. I had this dish, baking dish. It is the spoon rest for the oven, you know? That's what I use it for. So it made the perfect stencil to make some gingerbread men out of. All I did was put it on there and traced it around. And I wanted to make my kitchen gingerbread theme, so this was the easy way. And since I did not show you the best way I found out how to make candy canes perfectly shaped, I decided to show you with little tiny candy canes. So if you want to make a very good looking candy cane, first you need to make like a big end and then the little end, or you can start with the little end and then make the big end over it, a wide end, or like a rainbow. And then you just connect the bottom and then the top part, and there you have it. And I learned my mistake from last time, and I cut these ones out outside while it was freezing cold outside, but I left the mess out there and had it clean inside this time around. I was just a little cold. After that, I have my bow ties, my candy canes, the little baby ones, and then all the gingerbread men. And now it's time to paint. Don't you just love some Christmas themed mugs? I've had that one for a while. I was trying to decide if I wanted to do like different color candy canes, like you can see in the store, different flavors. Obviously, we're not tasting it, but you have different colors, rainbow colors. But I just decided to go with the traditional peppermint color, red. I was thinking about green too, but I think green would just mesh in with the bushes too much outside. So red and white is the color choice here. And I debated drawing lines and then going back and coloring it in. But after a while, I got a groove down. I'll show you real quick with this one, little one. So you kind of imagine you have a little ribbon going around the candy cane, and you just follow that little curve that you're making with the paint. You imagine the paint to be the ribbon, and you're just wrapping it around the candy cane. Very simple. And then you get that structure of the wrapped candy cane look with the red and white, you know, traditionally. Very simple. And at first, I didn't know if I liked these black lines from my permanent marker, but I kind of like it now. It's like a little accent piece that I didn't mean to do in the first place. This is a very inexpensive decoration decor idea that you can do, which will save you money. Definitely will not save you time, but it will save you money, and you have a little creative outlet. So this is the next day, and I stayed up way too late last night, and not only did I need some protein, I also needed some caffeine, and this had both of them together. I found this at Sam's, and I'm not much of a coffee drinker, but this is really chocolatey, so if it involves chocolate, I can drink it. All right, and it just takes 2 scoops. I do 12 ounces of water, and then I get it shaken up. But as I was doing this, I looked outside, and guys, oh my gosh, look at this. Birds everywhere. All of these ravens or crows, whatever you want to call it, blackbirds outside, they were everywhere. It was in the back. It was like, yo. If this does not remind you of Alfred Hitchcock's The Birds movie, like,
what do birds make?
come on, guys. Go watch it then. Go watch that movie. It's a good movie. Old movie. Good movie. But this was definitely the vibes. Alright, back inside after all that shenanigans. I am now trying to see how many candy canes I have of each size. Some of them did fall. I won't say fall. They did fall down, but they fell to their demise from that little gremlin grabbing them. And then, it's just foam, so they just broke in half, and I just threw that piece away. So, after collecting, rearranging all these candy canes and trying to make sure that they're out of the way of the little gremlin's fingers, I found out I could do a good middle, small, big type pattern for these candy canes. But if you watch the candy corn video for Halloween, I realized stringing a whole bunch on one strand wasn't the best way to go about it. So this time I wanted to maybe put 3 or 4 on each strand. That way I could easily decorate the bushes better, make it look better. And I'm going back with the same idea I did last time and using the little plastic needles that you'll get in your crochet kit and punching that through, or you don't have to punch it through, you just push it through the foam and thread your yarn through the candy canes. After I have that set up, I'm going to do each of them 3. So one thing would have 2 big ones and a small one, and then the other one would have 2 small ones and 1 big one. That's just how the pattern came out. I didn't have enough to do all big and then 1 little. It had to be like opposite candy canes for each strand, which was okay. I think it was like a happy accident that kind of happened. So I was going to do 2 strands for each bush. We got 3 big bushes in the front. And that's the only ones I'm going to decorate this time around. And also, spoiler alert, because I'm doing a voiceover, right? After we hung these up outside, I Notice I should have threaded this through the higher part of the hoop or loop. The curve of the candy cane, I should have put it up higher because when we hung it outside, they're upside down. So it just looks like we have canes, umbrella hooks on the tree branches instead of canes hanging, right? Yeah. Oh well. If you're doing this, you might want to thread it through the top part a little higher up. Or do it through the both parts of the candy cane, that way it won't flip over. I don't know. That's just what happened to us. And no video of mine will be complete without the camera falling down because a little gremlin is grabbing it. This has been on my mind for a while, and I'm finally deciding to do it because the gremlin just keeps grabbing things off the table, and Candy Cane keeps dying and whatnot. So I need to get some of my stuff off of my crafting table, and so I can use my crafting table to craft my crafts. And I've been thinking about putting a shelf here for a while. After I finally got it up, and I have a good space between my head, so I'm not going to hit my head on it. It's very good. After that, it was time for an orange break. Set the gremlin down there. This was the last one to get done. I hung all the other ones up out of the way, and that shelf worked out fine. And then later, both of my girls wanted to help hang them up. So here we are, hanging them up outside where they wanted it to go. I did go back and tie the ends to the bushes because it gets windy here, and how they had it, it was going to fly away. So I had to tie it on there. But they really wanted to help hang candy canes, of course. And the other gremlin is beating up our gingerbread man, of course. And here it's their upside down candy canes. And she got stuck on the wire. And this is just what we have outside. Unless I'm going to add anything else, this is pretty much it for this year. I did score that big giant ornament at the dump today, which was a high score. The lights don't work, but I can always get a new strand of lights and strap it around there and make it work again. No big deal. I just thought it was really cool and I couldn't let it pass up. I couldn't pass that up.
Hey guys, we're gonna do pineapples. Not pineapples. Pine cones. No, it's sort of like a birdseed thing. It's like what is it? First we're gonna take this off. Okay. And we're gonna put peanut butter on it. That's why we have a peanut butter plate. And make dirt to look all around it. And then we have birdseed over there. They're gonna put it in birdseed. This one's vanilla. I put it right there. So we can't wait to do it. I have in my spoon and her have her knife. And we're gonna do a little strip in it. So we have peanut butter. We're gonna grab it on. When is Nordine gonna do it? We're gonna do this. Like we're gonna do a little on the top. You have to do all around. A little turbulence right there. What's turbulence even mean? It means we're gonna put peanut butter on. I don't even know what turbulence means. Is that a random plain word? No. I don't know what turbulence means. It means I'm gonna put some peanut butter on. I don't know what turbulence I won't do this. Just what I do. What is this? It looks weird. So we have birdie, which looks like this. This is last. Yeah. So we're gonna put it in there. Subscribe all around. And you see, this one's done. So now I'm gonna dip it in there and turn all around. Even on the back. With the little turbulence like this. Gonna need to grab it like this. Why do you keep saying turbulence? That means we're gonna put birthday on. Bye.
I have no idea why my daughter kept saying turbulence. I don't know. I think that word just kind of stuck in her head today, and it was just there during her crafting sesh. We all have those days, don't we? Yes, we do. Thank you for watching. We hope to see you in the next one. If you enjoyed this, or if you would like to make some bird ornaments for free, feel free to do it also. I cannot talk tonight, but I'll see you next time. Take care.